Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, entertainment only. What I want to have a look at in this particular reading is that there's noise coming from within the Supreme Court of the United States, the SCOTUS, especially from Judge Kagan, uh, wanting to bring about or create an oversight committee for the Supreme Court itself. Well, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Basically, to look into ethics and misappropriation and all those sorts of fun things. Yeah, here's Judge Kagan. Uh, Powerful female figure, bringing forth a new opportunity, a new idea that's stewing around at the moment. So emotionally mature, stable, and a solid justice. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Good Monday morning to everybody. Also, just want to remind you to check that you're registered to vote. Try and encourage other people to check their registration. Check that your registration matches your ID. And if you can vote early by mail, then please, I really suggest you look into that. But deliver your vote to an official ballot box rather than just posting it back in the mail if you have the option. So let's have a look. Let's have a look about a SCOTUS Oversight Committee. Now, this is very much about amending the US Constitution, I believe. In all honesty, when the Constitution was set up, what's happening now was completely the furthest thing from the founding fathers' minds. They thought that it would all governance and legal would be done honourably. That's me putting an extra bl in it, honourably, and by people of reputation. Yes, well, that seems to have gone a little bit awry. So, got to remember the Constitution, like any Constitution, is a living, breathing, growing document. It's not a set in stone document. But let's have a look. Will there be an oversight? Show me an oversight committee for the Supreme Court. Will it come to fruition? I just got a yes. If you hear my guides, I love it that some of you put the timestamps in. If you hear a gruff or Gaelic sounding, that's Meister. The softly spoken male is Narin. Doesn't talk very often, and the sassy brat guide at the moment is Sue Chin. She's around to see us through the election period. So let's have a look. Sassy female. Okay, let's have a look. An oversight committee for the Supreme Court. Oversight committee for the Supreme Court. An oversight committee. I'm seeing retirement age, actually, 70. So retirement age. So it's not until death or you choose to step down. Okay. Okay, well, what jumped out first was the Queen of Wands, bringing forth legal change. Absolutely, bringing forth legal change is the signifier, and it is going to come from the voice to do so will come from the female justices, but she is bringing forth um, the the sort of legal, the sort of wisdom and knowledge. I'm just going to say bringing forth a legal change here. Challenged by Three of Cups. Oh, no, I'm not even going to say challenged by. I'm just going to say second signifier because it can be. The Three of Cups. So perhaps the three women justices really getting behind this. At the foundation is the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, but also be careful what you wish for. It's 9 justices on the court, on the SCOTUS at the moment. So, okay, thank you. Oh man, they're chatty this morning. Um, they're what they're telling me with this particular card. I'm a storyteller tarot reader rather than a by rote. I know the by rote meanings, but I'm very much drawn to the images. So the 9 SCOTUS is on the court. This is something that has been being offered, is what I'm getting there. It is being offered. Thank you. Going to the 3 cups on the higher level here. So we've got the 3 of cups here. I'll just bring you up ever so slightly. Got the 3 cups here, the 3 cups on the higher level, the 4th cup being offered up. There's a rat. Okay, thank you. I can't say I've ever seen that rat before. There's a rat in the rafters right above that 4th cup. So that might be Justice Roberts there. This, a doorbell going off. Yeah, I can't. Okay, yeah, I can't say I've actually ever seen the rat up in the rafters there above that cup. So we've got the 3 in support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, taking the lower path, but then we've also got 1 being lifted with the rat just above it. So this is the energies that they're stewing in at the moment. Yeah, I don't think the majority of justices on the court are going to do this voluntarily. This is the energy that they're stewing in. In the past, the Lovers card, the obvious contracts and agreements and deal doing in the past is what has brought this to the head. Absolutely. So crowning this reading, we have action being taken, being brought forward. So yeah, there is going to be action on this. In the immediate future, betrayal, heartbreak, loss, despair, maybe Trump's health event, but a feeling of betrayal, a feeling of, well, there might even be treason that is brought forward. 3 swords stabbing through the heart. I've always seen there will be 3 justices that will be removed or being forced to leave. And I'm going to say I get it as Thomas, Kavanagh, and Roberts voluntarily leaving. So, as much as I'd love to see Gorsuch and Alito go, I don't feel that they will be the ones. I keep seeing that it's Thomas and Kavanagh that will be. When we go through the election and there's an overwhelming majority in the House and the Congress, they can take action against these 2 for, well, Thomas is obvious, but Kavanagh for I'm getting investigation into money that was paid to him prior to him being seated on the bench. So if you remember, he had a massive gambling debt and he had a mortgage and other things that were mysteriously paid for. So I'm getting the betrayal of and 3 justices feeling betrayed. Okay, externally, the higher authority, the Supreme Court, but this could also be Congress as well, internally coming to some sort of agreement. Yeah, it's a different energy than the Lovers card in the past. This may be, and I love the blue on this, the House and the Congress coming to some sort of agreement over this. And then we've got the King of Swords. So we've got the Queen of Swords, and then so the Queen is internally bringing it forth. The King is externally bringing forth legal changes, the outcome, the Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady progress forward, movement forward, dependable. I'm going to say dependable protections is what I'm getting there. Pentacles can be money, they can be health, but they can also be stability, security, and protection. And then you've got the King of Cups. So whether it's some action that Biden takes before he leaves or whether this is just the Democratic administration under the... Okay, thank you. Why am I getting Biden involved in this? Is he... I know that when Kamala becomes president, so President Harris, that Joe Biden will have still a significant mentor role. I think they're going to create a role for him. But this may simply be the legacy of the Biden administration, bringing out transformative new messaging legislation that will protect the common people. But it's also entrap those, and again, there's three figures there, entrap those that have been involved in dubious stealings, and they're going to find themselves out in the cold, thrown under the bus. We've got here Homeland Security secrets potentially, and they're going to be sacrificed and ending. And again, we've got three that took money potentially, and another ending there as well. There's money information they want kept hidden, but it's going to come out with the Moon card. Oh, the cards just keep going. They're going to reap what they have sowed. There's going to be a lot of headlines about it, and they're going to be forced to retreat. Maybe the offer is put there for 3, and they're not going to like it. But regardless of whether they like it or not, they're going to be moved on. So, yeah, I do see there's going to be significant reform that comes through. Again, I still feel that 3 are going. 3 are going. What have we got on the bottom? We've got those that are in these positions. There is a decision that needs to be made in regards to those that feathered their nests, were paid to turn a blind eye. There's information about the money coming forward of what went on in the past. Yeah, we've got here the Queen, something still in her cup about the abuse of power, the stealing, the winning at any cost, and then we have the Justice card. It's going to be a real burdensome message that certain elements are going to have to defend themselves against, but it's about shining the light about the snake in the path and the oligarchs behind the Supreme Court and particular judges kowtowing and surrendering to this devil energy, this moneyed energy, and the truth is going to be revealed about it. And it's going to be a really harsh truth for a certain element. So, yeah, I'm just going to say it's all going to come out. It's going to come out, and I do still see 3 justices stepping down. Love Alito and Gorsuch to be gone as well, but I think what will happen is they'll be replaced by a Harris presidency, the 3 that stepped down, and basically Gorsuch and Alito will be nulled and voided. Okay, so show me, will there be, I'll just do a little 4 card up, will there be retirement age? Will there be a retirement age introduced for the Supreme Court judges? In Australia, in our High Court, which is the equivalent, the retirement age is 70, which is plenty old enough. So let's have a look. Show me, will there be a retirement age? They're also appointed not by the government of the day, but an independent panel. Show me, will there be a retirement age that a SCOTUS introduced? Pardon me. 5 of Five of Wands. There'll be a lot of pushback about it. Here's the offer being made, a choice which ship to bring into harbour, and then packing up the truth and moving forward. A lot of anxiety about this, but we've then got the Queen of Wands coming forward, a Tower moment. So again, I'm going to story tell it here as I do. There's going to be some pushback by five Supreme Court justices, as you expect. The false knight coming forward, they may provide, these five might make an alternate offer, but it is very much about trying to bring their ship into port, protect themselves. However, we've got packing up the truth and moving forward in regards to this, the female vote potentially. There's a lot of anxiety and nightmares about the current situation. And then you've got the Queen of Swords bringing forth. So she was in the first position there. So the Queen of Swords, a female energy, internally bringing forth a new legal situation here that is going to bring about a Tower moment. Now, Tower moments aren't necessarily to be feared. They're more about breaking down the what was status quo, because it's obviously not working, to rebuild in a new way. So yeah, I'm going to say so we've got end of a cycle, Ten of Wands, the message is too chaotic and burdening, or the current plan. We've got the Ten of Pentacles to get oligarchical money out of there. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles, bringing forth new protections that's going to go through legislation. And we've got end of a cycle. Seven of Wands, defending the position. And then we've got the Justice card. Defending the position of the SCOTUS is at a change. So I'm going to say yes, that there will be a retirement age. So what's happening is there's tearing down of all the Okay, this card was flipped over, so I was drawn to this. Yeah, the lies, deceit, betrayal. It's going to have a light shone on the snake in the past, and it's going to bring about a significant ending and a new beginning. So I am going to say yes, that there will be really dramatic changes to the Supreme Court. Timing is hopeless, as I keep getting reminded. There is no clock or calendar in the universe, but we're at the start of it now. There's a lot of anxiety about those who are currently in control of the Supreme Court, because they know this is coming. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That Tower card probably sums it all up. There is really, really big change to the Supreme Court coming. And if you like the cards, it's the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, love to you all. Take care.